Hey guys, today caravan mods, we're replacing this access hatch. So the one we got is longer and I think it's about the same height, which is fine. But yeah, it should take it out to here somewhere. So I'm going to remove this door, which is broken anyway, and we'll chuck this one on. So we pull the screws out and basically usually just run a bit of Sikaflex around. Once I got my fingers sort of under that, God, you can actually feel where the water's been sitting, because it had cracks here, so what it does, it leaks in behind the seal and gets in there. So it's actually damp there, so I might get in there with a towel and just try and dry that up. Yeah, we'll mark out the hole where we want it, and I might use a jigsaw to cut that. Trying to work out what would be better, because it's got to go through fiberglass, a bit of aluminium, and it's maybe 30 mil thick. So I'll work out what tool I'm going to use on it. But yeah, well, be good to get rid of this door. Got sick of the plastics cracking on it. I'm not sure what brand it is. I think it's, oh, I don't want to say it. I think I know what it is. If it is what it is, I'll let you guys know in the description, because we've got this one cracked, the front one's cracked, so they're very prone to cracking, which is just not good. Alright, I'm going to go and clean this all up and we'll cut this hole bigger. So there's the outline there of the door. So it's going to be a fair bit bigger. I'm going to go ahead and try and cut that out with the jigsaw. It's fiberglass, so we'll see how we go. Just remember, we have to curve these edges here. I'm not going to do a square because all the doors are actually curved. So we have a hole cut out. So I know just from looking at the other side, we've got to trim this, what is that? It's like a moulding, I guess, where it goes from fiberglass onto the checker plate. So we have to trim that back maybe 5 mil wider than the door is, and then that will get Sikaflexed up. And make sure you bog some in these joints here. So I'm going to go and mark that now, and I'll cut that, get it ready for the door to go in. We're at the stage now, I've cut these back. Remember, these have to get Sikaflexed in here, in this little tube here, just to make sure that water doesn't drip down and go follow your channel along. It's not really going to do anything if it does, but you know, if you can keep water out of the van, that's always a good thing. So basically all this tape can come off now. The door fits in there loosely. It doesn't, not super loose, but it doesn't bind when you're pushing it in there. So that's what you want. You don't want it to be tight to the point where the plastic deforms or anything. You just want it, yeah, you just want it to just slide in. So I'm going to take this tape off, I'm going to vacuum all this up, give it a bit of a clean up, and then we can get into doing some Sikaflex and screwing it into the van. Now I don't know if I've got screws here for it, but I mean I can always tack it in, and I don't know, we'll have to see. I might have to make a trip to the hardware. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a little bead of Sikaflex right around this door and fill these holes in. And I'm also going to run another bead of Sikaflex just on this door, so that when they mate together, perfect. And then getting close to finish, whack your screws in around the outside. Now these doors, I'll show you quickly. These doors come with little markings for where the holes go, where the plastic's a bit thinner. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-drill the hole, because I don't want the plastic cracking. So I'm going to pre-drill the hole, and that way I know I haven't stressed the plastic out, which is what I think a lot of the guys don't do. And you know, if you think about it, the it's just plastic, it's ABS, so fairly brittle plastic too when you think about it. I've got a feeling that's why a lot of the doors crack on these things. So yeah, go around, pre-drill your holes and whack some screws in it. If you can see in there, it's got double Sikaflex in there. So basically I'm going to push this into position, whack my screws in, and we're done. Might have to do a little bit of over sealing just here and here, but basically these doors don't need the extra silicone ran around the top here, because any water that gets in there has to run out through the bottom. So yeah, let's get it fitted. There you have it, it's all finished off. I just used galvanized screws with a blob of Sikaflex behind it and over sealed these joins. I ran a bead of Sika just along the top here as well, just as a bit of extra protection. But yeah, there you have it. Nice easy mod you can do yourself with some basic tools. No need to be paying people to do this stuff for you. Yeah, bloody awesome door.